Hello everyone, welcome to Gary's Mod. This is just a small series that I'm going to be doing, showing how to do the basics of the game and what you can do in it, and all the things that you can build or the add-ons that you can download. It's a very fun game for the price. I got it on sale for $2.50. It's regular $9.99 on Steam. You do need a few source games to run it off of. Well, one of them. The free one that you can run it off of is Team Fortress 2. I don't recommend running it off of that though, because you don't get as many of the textures as you do with if you have Portal installed or Half-Life 2. But yeah, you can use anything from Portal to Half-Life 2 to let's see, Counter-Strike will work, and a couple others. I think there's a compatibility list online that you can find. So in the first episode here, we're going to be looking at how to use the Weld function. Yeah, let's just start with the Weld, and then the gravity gun, and the physics gun, and maybe we'll get into wheel. Yeah, we'll do wheel as well. So I'll just go over the GUI here. I think by default it is set to Q. I don't like Q. I put it to tab. Tab's easier to use. So as we can see here, we have spawn list, construction props, comic props. There's a couple more there. And since I have Portal installed, I actually bought Portal for $7.50, and then Gary's Mod for the other $2.50. So I got basically Portal and Gary's Mod for $10. You know, we can spawn in. Actually, that's not a good example. There, it's a computer. It's one of the computers from Portal. But as you saw there, this is the physics gun. You can move stuff around. If you hold down E, and then you can just move your mouse around like you would any other time, you can rotate an object. And then while holding down left click, if you right click, it'll freeze it in place, and that will not move ever. You could even use another object to hit it, and it won't move. Also with the physics gun, use the scroll wheel, and you can change the distance. Let's actually head back to construction props. So, let's actually just jump. Well, okay, I'll go over the gravity gun first. The gravity gun, I don't really know what purpose this has. It's not too purposeful. You can, like, shoot stuff with it. That's pretty much it. Not a whole lot to do. There is an explosive barrel. These, actually, let's get a, I downloaded a few extra packs. By default, under the weapons tab, you're going to have Half-Life 2 and other. Just these two. And you won't have a few of the things I have in other, because I've added those ones in. Oh, we're going to need the tool gun. Let's just grab a Tech 9. Okay, so explosive barrels, obviously. They will blow up. There is a health system in this, as you can see. If you press V, V is no clip. And no clip, if you're familiar with other games, I press V. So far it looks like I've done nothing. But if you use WSD, it will point wherever you look, you will go. So if I went ahead, and there's a sprint button. If you hold that when you're flying, you also go fast. So I just went to go check how big that recording file was, and it was way too huge because I was recording at 60 FPS. So we're now recording at 30, which is what you guys would be viewing anyways, because YouTube only uploads at 30. So yeah, as I was saying, if you hold down the sprint button, you oh yeah, that's a thing I have installed. It's what's it called? I forget which add-on it came with, but he like flails his arms. It's pretty funny. Okay, so let's head to, oh yeah, and in this one there's flashbangs, which are kind of cool, except they're untextured. Anyways, Gary's Mod is very interesting. Before we get right into building, for one thing, I've downloaded S-Cars, which is another add-on. Let's actually just go test some of them out. This map, by the way, is called, and where does it say it? It's called, well, okay, yeah, Free Space 13. You can download that in the Gary's Mod Workshop, which is not opening. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Yeah, the Gary's Mod Workshop thing isn't opening. Usually you press Shift Tab in game, and we'll bring up a little grayed out window, and you can click on the Workshop button and then download new stuff. But for some reason, that's not coming up for me. Yeah, integrated into the map. Let's look around the map some more too. Does this part open? It indeed does. So there's an underground area here. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Also, if you press the F button, flashlight. I'm not sure what the defaults are for some of these keys. You may have to rebind them. I may have changed what some of the keys are because I like them better one way than the default, but you can just look in there and pretty much find which ones you like. So let's head back up to the surface here. So we, got a nice lake. The water physics are actually, they're actually not too bad. For being a game from 2007, it's pretty good. Let's try out some of the cars in S cars. So there's default cars that you guys will get if you just have stock vanilla Gary's Mod, which is airboat and Jeep. Cool thing with airboats, which is, as you would think, you can ride on water. Press the shift button to go third person. Oh, my shift button isn't... That's why I can't open the context menu. My shift button isn't working. Oh, crap. Okay. That's not good. Let me figure that out in a second here. Yeah, that's the airboat, and the Jeep is just like a regular car. I don't know how to explain it. If you press your sprint button, you go into a boost mode. Makes you go a little bit faster. Spacebar is brake. You can drift around. But yeah, we're gonna go into S cars in just a minute. So I think I got this figured out, guys. Wasn't my keyboard something to do with Steam? So I rebooted Gary's Mod, and we're gonna try again. Just to show you guys some of the cool things with Gary's Mod. So here's the maps I've downloaded. The free space maps are quite nice. Here's Free Space 9. Not going to go on that one. We'll save that one for episode 2. Free Space 13 we were just playing. We are going to play that. A couple other ones. Counter-Strike. Like, when you go to download a map, like, to join a Gary's Mod server, and let's say they're running a map, Counter-Strike Office, it'll download that, but not properly. This map is like 98% untextured, so I can't see anything. Free Space 6, Free Space 9. Since I have Portal, it imports them from Portal. I can actually play all these maps. Team Fortress, I have Team Fortress, so here's all 71 of the Team Fortress maps. And Triple Terrace Town, that's just from maps I've joined. But see, as you can see, they're not really textured properly. So we're just going to go back into Free Space 13. This loading screen can sometimes take, depending on really crummy machines, it'll take a long time, but on mine it doesn't take too long. Oh, and I'm not sure if I said this, but I got a 1080p display, so I now have a triple monitor set up. Yeah. Anyways, let's head back to where we were for here. So, oh yeah, with damage, doesn't matter if you are 30 feet up. Oh no. Yeah, that kind of glitches out. Or if you are, 100 feet up. You always take 10% health for damage. So, kind of cool. In entities, Half-Life 2, suit, and then you can get armor. Unfortunately, the suit... Why is health kit over there? The suit won't protect you from fall damage, but it will from anything else. I don't believe it helps with prop damage either. Like, if someone gets a, I don't know, barrel, and they drop it on you, take damage, right? I don't think it helps with prop damage, though. Oh yeah, so let's get an S car. You know what? Let's just start small. Let's get one of the nice junkers. Ooh, look at this thing. It's flaming slightly. Or that's just... Yeah, the tire is wedged in the ground. Ooh, it doesn't even have a steering wheel. Oh. And we fell off. Yeah, the boost button still works with this. To go in third person with these cars, don't press shift. Shift won't do much of anything. You have to press V, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they changed that. But if you crash your car enough, it will burst into flames. Or you can shoot it, which is probably faster and easier. Yeah, so the door fell off. Let's pop a tire. There we go. Oh, let's drive our newly... Oh, there's the tire. Drive our newly modified car. Ooh, this door is also about to fly off. But drive it into something. Let's go back to here. Now, it stopped flaming. This is a bug. This is... Or stopped smoking. But as soon as I update it... And it will explode. In a second. If you're in the car at that time, whether you have a protective suit on or not, you will die. Or if you're within about this, maybe this far away from it, you'll also die. Out here, you're pretty much okay. Let's try another faster car. Let's maybe grab the fastest car in the game. Actually, no. Yeah. Let's go to this one first. I prefer third-person mode with these cars. I just find it easier. You can choose what you like, third or first person. I find these cars are a little bit difficult to use in first person, but you can definitely do that if you would like to. Let's see, we got a Humvee. Go. Yeah, see, this is difficult to drive because there's like the bar in the middle of the screen. This is much easier. And believe it or not, oh, and we tipped. Believe it or not, the Humvee, which is supposed to climb hills like this, yeah, it doesn't. It's pretty pathetic when the hill is this steep and when the stock vehicle actually can do it. Yeah, I can shift now. Okay, good. Yeah, this vehicle can do it. No problem. Which is pretty good. Oh, I didn't actually talk how you get into a vehicle. You press E. Anyways, if you're used to playing Minecraft, this game's gonna confuse you for a bit. Well, not confuse you. You'll go back to playing Minecraft, and you'll be pressing Q on chests, and you'll try to open your inventory with, like, tab or something, like... But, you know, I've pretty much gotten used to both games. So, oh, yes, let's want one more thing. Yes, there is a tank in this, one. I don't know why. It sometimes smokes like that. Not sure why it does, but... This one isn't that bad in first-person mode. Yeah, this one isn't too bad, but, yeah. What's actually pretty funny, though, is, if you hit a car going at its max speed, like, let's grab one of those, then let's head back over to here, spawn in the fastest car, just because it's the simplest way to do it. You actually hit these things fast enough, they will blow up, which is pretty funny. Yeah, that's what I thought. And there goes the flaming car. Okay, let me see how far along. We're probably like 15 minutes into this, so maybe we'll do the other stuff in the next video. We kind of went over the physics gun already, so yeah, we'll go over welding and wheel in the next video. Okay, see you then.